News from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. In association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Agile Estates Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Otusi James, and here are the news info. A Brazil-based drug dealer, Okafor Okudili Moses, has been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) over a 2.55 kilograms of cocaine recovered from a toilet at the e-arrival hall of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport MM1A, Ikeja, Lagos. The drug was discovered at the toilet of the airport on Friday, 12th November, after it was dumped there by a trafficker who was obviously scared of being caught by narcotic officers positioned at the airport. The following day, Saturday, 13th November, the actual owner of the consignment, Okafor, arrived at the airport from Brazil via an Ethiopian airline flight and was promptly arrested. While being interviewed in custody, he confirmed he is the owner of the seized illicit drug. Reacting to the arrest of Okafor, another suspect, as well as the seizures from the state's chairman and chief executive of NDLEA, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, retired, commended the officers and men involved in the operations across the commands for sustaining the heat on drug cartels in the country. We are proving to the bad guys and merchants of death that we will not stay a step ahead of them. We will not stay a step ahead of them, but 2 steps in this game. And this we must sustain as we prepare to go into the new year, he charged. The presidency has said the state's judicial panels on police brutality and extrajudicial killings won't submit their reports to the federal government. Presidential spokesman Femi Adesina made this known on Channels Television's Sunrise Daily Breakfast program, monitored by The Punch. In his remarks, he stated that under the law, the federal government has no power to empanel a probe by the states. Adesina said the federal government would then look into areas of interest in the report and address the areas. The presidential spokesman said Nigerians should be reminded that 36 policemen were killed around the country during the EndSARS protest last year, and the perpetrators should be held accountable. He also said America has its fair share of police brutality, adding that it was not just a Nigerian thing but a global phenomenon. The Transmission Company of Nigeria on Sunday announced the commencement of the rehabilitation and replacement of old circuit breakers in the nation's transmission network. It said the project was geared towards improving bulk power transmission to power distribution load centers across the country. The General Manager Public Affairs TCN Ndidi Mba said the rehabilitation and replacement work were officially inaugurated at the 37-year-old 330-132 kV Ajaokuta substation in Kogi State. She said in a statement issued in Abuja that the move was to ensure that all circuit breakers in the country's transmission network were certified healthy and performed optimally. The transmission firm said its effort at rehabilitating the circuit breakers despite routine maintenance undertaken by in-house engineers was to ensure the elimination of sudden breakdown due to age. The federal government has approached the World Bank in an effort to obtain a loan of $30 million for the purpose of building a vaccine plant in the country. President Muhammadu Buhari disclosed that his regime is currently in talks with the World Bank to obtain funds channeled towards building a vaccine plant in Nigeria. The president hopes that the vaccine plant, which is to be built in collaboration with the Nigerian drug maker May and Baker Nigeria PLC, would commence latest next year. The amount budgeted for current expenditures has increased from 2.65 trillion naira spent in 2016 to 6.83 trillion naira in the proposed 2022 budget, according to the data obtained from the Budget Implementation Report of the federal government. This shows an increase of 4.18 trillion naira or 157.74% in 6 years, fueling concerns over rising cost of government overheads amid a weakening economy. The Punch analysis revealed that the recurrent expenditure recorded significant increases each year during the period under the review. The recurrent expenditure was 2.65 trillion naira in 2016 out of a total expenditure of 6.06 trillion naira. Capital expenditure was 1.59 trillion naira, while money budgeted for debt services was 1.48 trillion naira. There was a fiscal deficit of 2.2 trillion naira. This is the midday news report from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Adao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Otosi James Chuku, and you are listening to your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG, on Instagram at Broad Street Rad, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broad Street Radio NG on YouTube. Our website is www.broadstreetradio.com, and our WhatsApp number is 0809-791-0074, 0809-791-0074. And for sponsorship and advert placement on Broad Street Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803-436-1400. You could also reach out to us via our mail. Send a mail to hello@broadstreetradio.com, or you visit our office at number 5860 Broad Street in Lagos Island. Also, download our mobile app on your mobile devices. For Android phone users, go to your Google Play Store to download Broad Street Radio mobile app. And for Apple phone users, your Apple Store is where to go to download Broad Street Radio mobile app. It's still Broad Street Radio, your number one business radio. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Otosi James Chuku.